Hi, I'm Anna Savino from the Napa Valley Wine Academy. I'm the Italian wine correspondent. It's a beautiful day here in the Langhe in Piedmont, and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is always makes me feel quite nostalgic as being an American expat in Italy, but you can't complain too much when you have a scenery like this around you in November. This is the time when the harvest has ended. We all have time to get together, drink good wines, pay more attention to the foods we're eating and the pairings. Food and wine have a beautiful way of uniting people from all different cultures. And so this year I'm going to be hosting our American Thanksgiving in Piedmont. So come follow me as I look for Thanksgiving ingredients and choose our Thanksgiving wines. So of course, one of the most important foods in Italy is cheese, whether it be mozzarella di bufala, or Parmesan with harder cheese. I'm going to get some local cheeses like ROBIOLA and our local Parmigiano, which is called GRANA PADANA, and maybe some blue cheese from the Alpine valleys. So a good alternative for a cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving could be this cognac, which is made from grape must, winter fruits that have been reduced with spices and hazelnuts. So this is a great thing to eat on cheeses as well as boiled meats or roasted turkey. Pancetta normale. Un po' di blu di Langhe for the aperitivos with some sparkling wine would be fantastic. So a really important ingredient that I'd like to get for Thanksgiving are these really special leeks that we have coming from the town next door. So they're called porri in Italian, and they're called PORRIDI CERVERE. And as you can see, they're very, very long and tender. And this would be great with a sausage stuffing or an herb, traditional type of bread stuffing for the turkey. And I think it's a great fall Thanksgiving type of ingredient. So look over here and see how long these are.
Sì, non ci molto.
Mantovane.
Sì, esatto.
Ok, prendo uno di quelle, sembra leggermente più grande.
Un cavolino rosso o un verde, se fa piacere lo dividiamo.
So I'd say the last thing on our list are the meat items. I'm personally a vegetarian, so I have a hard time cooking these things. But we would obviously have to special order a turkey because they don't eat turkey a lot here, and especially not a whole big turkey. In fact, the ovens are not even big enough in Italy to make the giant turkeys. So you have to special order at a MACELLAIO, which is a butcher. And we also have to get some sausage to make a sausage turkey stuffing. Okay, I think we're done. So I'm lucky because we live in such a great wine area, and I get to do my wine shopping directly from the wineries. So we're picking up a bunch of LANGHE NEBBIOLO, which I think would be great with turkey stuffing, maybe like a mushroom version. And of course, we always have magnums, which are great for the holidays. So we're loading up on, as I said, LANGHE NEBBIOLO. I think BAROLO is a little too much, maybe, for most of the meals. It can be too tannic. So remember, we want low alcohol wines, light and fruity. So I think LANGHE NEBBIOLO is perfect. Okay, so for us wine lovers, we've already got plenty of wine in our own homes and our own personal cellars. So it's always fun to see what we have and what might go well with our Thanksgiving menu. Another wine coming from NEBBIOLO-GRAPE, VALTELLINA SUPERIORE. So that could be one option. Another great red that we have here in our cellar is the MONTEPULCIANO d'Abruzzo. So when I think of Montepulciano, I think of really hearty foods and again, something spicy and earthy. So I think this would go well with like a comfort food, like mashed potatoes with the gravy, definitely with the gravy. Primitivo is of course the alternative to the American Zinfandel. So I think this is a natural pairing for Thanksgiving meal. This is from Salento. So usually the Italian wines have a little bit more acidity, which actually makes it perfect for Thanksgiving. It's going to cleanse the palate and keep things moving. So I'm still missing a bunch of wines, especially white wines. So we're gonna have to go to the wine shop, our local wine shop, and see what they've got to complete our wine list for our meal. Okay, so here we are in our favorite wine shop, and of course you're gonna need lots of bubbles for the holidays. So we have plenty of sparkling wines to choose from in Italy, but we're gonna go with a Franciacorta. Franciacorta is like our version of champagne. I said like. And I would choose the Satin. So here you can see on the label, Franciacorta Satin. And this means that it has a lower bottle pressure, which means that it has a more delicate mousse. So I think this would go well with all the little finger foods and appetizers to start your meal. So we're gonna go with Franciacorta Satin. And then there's the Gewürztraminer, which is the perfect Thanksgiving wine, the turkey wine. It's spiced and sweeter notes. Gewürz means spice, and Traminer is where they think the origin of Gewürztraminer comes from, in the Alto Adige in Italy. So this is a must. Maybe a couple bottles of this is a good idea. Fantastic. We found Fiano di Avellino from Campania. So this is a great white wine to have in a Thanksgiving meal because of the smokiness, the oily textures, the complexity. In front of my face, we have Vermentino di Gallura, which is from Sardinia, from the island. This is probably one of the top examples of Vermentino from the island. So you have Mediterranean herbs, a crispness, but also a slight oiliness too that goes well maybe with some green vegetables like Brussels sprouts as a side dish. We have Etna Rossa, which I think would be great because it's made mostly from the Nerello Mascalese grape. So this is Pinot Noir-like, which always goes great with Thanksgiving foods. So something like the darker meats of the turkey with the cranberry sauce would be perfect. So to finish off the meal, like with a pumpkin pie or a nutty dessert, you could go with any sort of passito coming from Italy. Passito di Pantelleria or Zebibo, which is Muscat di Alessandria. Okay, now we're ready. Studying the relationship between food and wine can be one of the most enjoyable ways to enhance your wine education. So check out the wine educational trips through the Napa Valley Wine Academy and come with us to Piedmont in 2022. Ciao and happy Thanksgiving!